fast and furious, and it's not just for the back of classrooms. Arm wrestling is a serious sport for more than 200 people in Singapore. Hi, I'm Deepanraj Ganesan, and today I'm in the Tiong Bahru area to find out why this sport is growing popular among some Singaporeans. And also because my bosses wish to see me suffer, I'm going to test my guns against some of them. It was the third evening of Chinese New Year, and yet this group of guys are under a HDB block in Tiong Bahru practicing arm wrestling. They call themselves the Sweaty People, and they are one of 13 groups that are part of Singapore Arm Wrestling that is working to get recognised as a national sports association. First and foremost, what is arm wrestling?
In arm wrestling, the main goal is to bring the opponent's hands down to the table as quickly as possible to get your win.
Some people might say that it's not a serious sport.
For arm wrestling, some might think that it's a bar sport, but I can assure you it's way more than that. There's a lot of technique and strategy involved, and not everything is just about brute strength and biceps. I would like for it to grow to a stage where we can get funding, probably from the government. This can be done by attaining the NSA status, but first we have to grow the sport and to show that we are a proper sport, not just a bar sport. I hope to reach a point where we can send athletes and properly remunerate all the athletes to represent Singapore in the future.
On top of training in a regular gym, they come together to train their technique at an arm wrestling table once a week. The association also organises tournaments which are open to anyone. They recently organised the Singapore Arm Wrestling Open Brawl in January. The open format meant that anyone with any level of experience could participate. They even had a competitor from India who planned his family holiday around the tournament.
There are many competitions held throughout the year, most notably of which is the Singapore Arm Wrestling National Championships. That championship allows us to determine the best athlete in each weight classes and age class. This allows us to identify the athletes that we want to send overseas to represent Singapore.
And I've just got one more question for you, which is the most important one. Can I measure your biceps?
Sure.
So it's 39 cm.
How's that compared to yours, Deepan?
I prefer not to speak. After learning of Singapore Arm Wrestling's ambitions and that huge biceps were not necessary, I took on Jasper in a one-on-one match. The things I do for work.
Square up, shoulder square to the front here. Okay, you happy with your grip?
Yes.
You happy with your grip?
Yes.
Okay, don't move, ready, go!
Nice, nice. Thanks. Thanks.
Shake hand.
Tough fight. Now, all jokes aside, this is no child's play. When the president pinned my arm, I could feel a bit of a shock in my body, so clearly it is an intense sport. A number of them here are practicing and exercising to get better at the sport, and my hope for them is their passion is rewarded and the sport grows.